we founded it together with my wife, Sri Febriani, and I was invited to talk about how we established Goody English in the first place, and then maybe something about how we have survived the pandemic, because so far we still exist, and we are there. We are still open and we are still running quite well so far. So Goody English, but I think if you want to get a sense of what Goody English looks like, you might want to go to our website, goodyenglish.wordpress.com. goodyenglish.wordpress.com. If you have your browser opened, then you can access it immediately. And we also have our Instagram account. It's at Goody English, at Goody English. So in both platforms, in our website and also in our Instagram, we have our profile, we have our programs displayed, and most importantly, we have our pictures. Yeah, pictures of our students. They are having conversations, studying, presenting something, and taking pictures together with our instructors and trainers. We love taking pictures, and so far our students are also happy about it. So you might as well go in there, check our website and also our Instagram account. So just to get a sense of what Goody English looks like. And also, I think I need to point it out that I was, asked to present this particular presentation in English, this talk in English, and I also gave my presentation file to the committee. So I think the committee will work around this on how to present this, video presentation and also the presentation file together maybe. But I'll just talk about how Goody English was established and how it has survived the pandemic. I'm not going to talk about my CV or myself, so let's just go straight into Goody English. Okay. What we are doing at Goody English, before that we have this motto: English is easy, right? English is easy. I think almost in every class we mention this: English is easy. So we just want to make sure that people feel what we are feeling, and what we are doing is trying our best to facilitate our learners, our students, to explore their potentials in terms of sets of English skills. We want them to be able to practice the say being able to speak in English and communicate in English, and being in the conversation, participate actively in the conversation with other people in English, for any purpose that they have. They can have their different purposes, like for studying, for working, for having an interview, for say job application. But whatever their purpose is, we want them to be confident with their English set of skills. So one of the main focus in Goody English is active speaking skills. So we want them to be able to deliver their ideas, to have a say, to have their voice heard. So yeah, we have been trying, going in that direction. Also, we have been trying so hard to keep our classes fun. So we have games, we have sometimes singing activities. Some students enjoy, some students are a bit nervous about it. We have some other role plays activities, and we are trying to keep it that way. So it's fun and engaging, and students are not bored with the theories, grammar rules, and those kind of theories. We focus more on their active learning and also active speaking skill sets. Now, but business itself, what we did with it, well, we established it from zero. We established it from a minimum capital. At the time, we didn't have that much of cash available, so we planned everything quite carefully. We started with something around, I think, in Indonesia it would be 10-20 million rupiah, right? It wasn't big, but it was enough to kick off the project or mini project, and so far it worked quite well. So in the beginning it was, it's Goody story, right? In the beginning it was only one open room, so we rented once not a house, it was a small unit of a building. So it was, I think it was only one open room. So the office was there, the class was there, but it was spacious enough for one class. We had to manage, organize the class as such that we don't have the same class at the same time, or multiple classes at the same time, just to make sure we have everything around. And we try to organize students preferences, because some people want it in this schedule and some people want it in the other kind of schedule. But it worked quite fine. I think in less than a year we managed to extend our capacity in terms of a room availability at the time. So we extended the rent of the building unit, so we had 3 rooms for classes, less than a year. So that was phase two in our effort to establish goodies. Phase one was one open room, and then phase two we had 3 rooms for classes. It was quite nice progress at the time, because we could accomplish that within less than a year. And then phase three, we thought that we needed to expand, the capacity of Goody English, so we could provide more classes for more people, for more students, because we saw that the interest of potential students was rising at the time. And excuse me, just a second. So we decided to find another place around that place we had initially, and we managed to have this one place which was very nice. It was one full house, so one unit of quite a big house. So we rented that place and we moved everything from the previous place or location of Goody English to this new location. And we got nice air conditioner, because in Padang it was hot, and it was a really nice add on to what we had before. We got an air conditioning facility, and then we got 4 rooms, and we got nice parking space. And I think that's how we started from just one single open room for the classes administration office, to 3 rooms, and then 4 rooms with aircon and parking space. So it was so much better. But we were glad that we had that progress, and also with that, I think we could see how business looks like, because we were also beginner at the time. We were not in any project of entrepreneurship before, but we could say that that was our starter, but it worked out quite okay. And now we also got 2 branches of Goody. So we got other people who were interested in using our brand. So they contacted us and said, we wanted to use your brand, but we didn't know how to. So they contacted us and said, yes, okay, of course. So one was in actually another province. It's in Jambi, and another one is in Padang, and I think one more is going to open. So we are positive we're going to have 3 branches in the coming month or 2, I think. Yeah. And how we manage to keep it running so far, including the pandemic period. Yes, it was a rough time, but so far we survived. And we did not actually think about it before, but after I was asked to give a talk about this, and then I thought, yeah, we need to think about it. And then, yeah, looking back, reflecting on what happened and what we experienced, we thought that there are some core components or core uh, elements that we might want to share with you. First, it's marketing strategy. So I think at the time we knew the focus was the university students because the location of the first Goody English was very close to a university in Padang and Universitas Negeri Padang, and then we focus the promotion. We use digital media like Instagram at the time, also Facebook, and straight away we got support from, I think it was the Ministry of Communication and Information, or Menkominfo. So they provided a free website for UMKM or small business enterprise. And then we had our very nice website established. It's called GoodyEnglish.com, but it didn't last very long. I think it was only for 2 years. And then the maintenance fee was quite expensive, and we thought it is not worth it. And we could have the free version from WordPress, and it's as good as it was. So no urgency to establish our own GoodyEnglish.com. So we have our GoodyEnglish.wordpress.com, which is good and no problem at all. So we took advantage of those ages of social media or digital marketing tools, and we learned about it too. So it was also a new set of skills for us as founders. And then our second priority was on making sure that the teaching or the training that happened in Goody English was one of the best. So that's what we did. I was trying to do my best as well in teaching, because I got classes as well, and my wife got her classes as well. And then when we thought that we could not handle everything, we had to find a new instructor, and that was one of the hardest part of the time, because we really needed to select the one that we can rely on, the one that is having the passion to teach, and making sure that she or he is doing the best that one can do to do uh, work on their duties, right? So, but not only on finding the best teachers, I think one of the key component on that part is making them feel welcome, making them feel respected. So I and my wife, we discussed it. Yeah, we discussed it together about, say, for instance, the salary of our instructors, and we figured out that we paid so much better compared to a well long established institution, and almost double, because say in Padang it was 2018, our instructor received 4 to 5 millions a month as their salary, which is good. I think even for now today, it is a good number for uh, some salary, where the UMR, was only 1.8 million, but yeah, we could manage it that way, and it was very nice. And then we always mention to our instructor, the staff, it's all about customer oriented attitudes. We want them to be facilitating, helping our students as much as they could. So not simply lip service, but also trying to go. Even many of our instructors are good friends of our students. They would, after the class or sometime on the weekend, they would hang out together, eat out somewhere. So it was nice to know that too. Give me a second. So along with that, I think the next important thing that edupreneur like English or Goody English need to pay attention is on quality materials. So we have selected materials from across a wide range of available materials, but we really work hard on that, trying to make sure the materials are user friendly or student friendly, and they are capable of facilitating our students to excel themselves, to excel in learning and get something from the classes. And two other things are market analysis and also creativity and innovation. So market analysis, we did it as our homework, try to analyze what potential market needs, and we work on it to make sure that what we are offering is relevant to our audience, to our market. Yeah. And now I can tell you I'm proud of what we have done. Although we are not the best, of course, but we are doing our best, and we are developing in many ways. And as in my presentation says, it says quality capture. So if you go to Goody English in Google, for instance, we have 127 reviews so far, and with a score of 4.9 out of 5, so that is quite good, and we are happy with it. And we have also received many feedback from students where they are quite happy with our course. So I hope it does give some benefit, of course, to our students. So the overall experience from starting to today, not the end, of course, but starting point to the beginning periods, and today, um, marketing is very important, of course. It's the time of digital age, so make sure you utilize all those kind of digital marketing tools. And then money or capital, yes, it matters, but it's not number one to survive. So we didn't have much, but we managed to survive quite all right. And in terms of business, we have some good revenues, even better compared to my official salary, or many of us as a beginner in I don't know, or UMR. And quality teachers, that's very important to maintain as an edupreneur institution. um, Cash flow, technology, of course, but also competitor. um, it wasn't easy, it wasn't so smooth. There were issues with, we had competitors, of course, other institution from uh, different places. But as long as you are doing okay with what you believe in, doing good business, I think it should be fine. And there's always competitor in it. I'm sorry, there's always competitor in any kind of business, of course, right? So yeah, I think that's it. And yeah, thank you. So if you have any question, feel free to ask me. You can also DM the Instagram account Goody English at Goody English, because I also run the account, so I could see what is going on there, even if I'm not running the course right now, because as you know, I'm doing my PhD in Austria, but we are in a very uh, close communication with each other in terms of me, as founders, and my wife, and also the management. Well, I think that's it for today. Yeah, I think that's my presentation. I hope it makes sense, and feel free to ask anything. Yeah, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.